Hey, Boaz here with Next Pittsburgh. We're here in Allegheny West, and every year here around the holidays, they have this Christmas candlelight tour, and we're getting a sneak peek of one of the houses that you can check out on that tour. We're going to meet Nick and Hal in here, who've graciously invited to show us around, and as you can see, they're in the middle of the transition right now between their fall harvesty decorations and their Christmas decorations, so I think they should know I'm coming. Hopefully they'll let us in. Hey, Nick, how's it going?
It could be going better today because I got a lot to do. I have 70 bins I put up.
Oh my gosh, well, this is incredible already, and we're still a couple weeks out from Christmas, so it seems like you're doing pretty well.
But you can come in here. Hal? Hal?
Looks like Hal's playing piano over here.
That's what he does. He plays piano for the whole tour.
So when did you first move into this house?
1977.
And did it look anything like this?
It was an 18-room boarding house. This was basically 2 rooms, a kitchen and a sleeping room.
I mean, guess it's about 50, almost 50 years you've been here?
Oh, please don't say 50
Okay,
years.
about 10 years you've been here. You've done a lot of work.
10 long years. 10 long years. And like when we moved in, these 2 openings were just doorways to apartments. And that's why the foyer is so big, because it was originally 2 foyers with 2 front doors.
Ultimately owned by 2 brothers, the Singer brothers, and one of them decided to go to Europe to be a painter, and he was actually pretty successful. And the other brother combined the 2 houses together for his large family.
Right. So that's why we end up with this huge foyer. People are surprised by it because it's much bigger than you'd think coming in from the outside.
Yeah, it's very grand when you come in and you have this, stairway coming down. It's beautiful.
Hagatha, the witch Hagatha, she reigns for the month of October, okay, for Halloween. So that's why she's still there. Okay, back here, this is the library. Okay, there's your carousel. My niece says that's the only thing she wants from all these decorations.
And so this room is sort of a library now.
It used to be basically the gentleman's smoking room when it was originally built, and where she's standing over there was a humidor, and there was a wall there. These are IKEA bookshelves with wood I got from Home Depot.
So you classed it up a little bit.
Yeah, you see the lions?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes, they look like nice wood lions. No, they were $9.99 at Marshall's. Those 4 toy soldiers were built by our neighbor Alex in the 60s, and he passed on about 10 years ago. And we're trying, they're falling apart. I keep repairing them every year.
It was always in his foyer, and when he died, we found this in his basement and restored them.
How cool.
So they are definitely a tradition in Allegheny West. In here is the dining room. This was when we bought the house. There was a wall going from that middle window right to that wall. And this was a unit, and the other side was a unit. That's what I mean by 18 units. Okay, they were cutting rooms in half. That mantel is from a judge's quarters, I think, in Greene County.
Actually, it's from the prison. It's the warden's office.
Oh my God.
And so we got that and put that in. That's Cole. Now, Cole, you got to be good. I'm going to bring you in, and Hal's going to keep Cole out there.
See, you've threatened that Cole is this, dog who's going to maul me and lick me to death, but so far Cole has been so...
jump on you, and he's 100 pounds of pure muscle.
Well, so far Cole has been nothing but incredibly gentle and sweet.
Okay, at the end of this interview, we will let Cole loose and do what he wants to you, and you will see. Okay, and he'll love you to death. When we bought the house, there was a wall here. It was the butler's pantry.
Feels like with all the walls you took out of this house, you could have built another house.
Well, yeah, but the thing is we wanted to restore it. So the cabinets in this room, these are original. All of these are original. Over there are original. So this whole area back here was servants. The house had 4 servants, and a chauffeur made 5. Okay?
Wait, and so they all lived
Oh, yes.
here?
On the 3rd floor, there's a servant's quarters. We have it in an apartment right now, and we still have the servant call buttons. I have little steps here, which I think your friend is going to try to take to show our Christmas village. That has a history of being developed over the past, kind of like a suburban development, developed over the past 10 years. In this bathroom, we have a chandelier, and who has a dome in the bathroom? We do.
So very classy bathroom over here. Wow.
all of the woodwork is painted here, and all of that had to be stripped.
And you did all that yourself.
Yeah, I only think there's one room I didn't strip. I tried to have somebody else do it.
This was the boys' bedroom? Who are the boys?
Boys of the singers. Okay, there were two boys. One Christmas tour was that we had the dinner, and there was a table here, and one of the guys at the table, we were talking, and he says, whose house was this? And I said, it was a singer home. Well, it turns out that was his uncle. We knew it was the boys' room because when we took the wallpaper down, it said boys' room.
Well, now we have like another little half landing up here. This is so cool. It just keeps going.
You had grand entrance, and then on the second floor of Victorian homes, to make room for that, you had a little step.
Now, this is the girls' room. Mantle here is one of those mantles we got from a house being torn down in Manchester. Again, $150. And this is all set up for Christmas now. We allow people to come to the second story to see these 3 bedrooms, but not the master bedroom because I don't want any Christmas in there. So this is one of the last rooms they see on the tour, but they get to come upstairs, and Pittsburghers like to neb.
Yeah.
In here, this is...
Oh my gosh, we've got giant boxes of decoration.
Oh, before you leave, if you want, we'll show you the leftover bins I haven't put up yet in the basement, just to give you an idea. So I'm working on this mantle, and I'm just taking it down.
Dismantling the mantle.
Right. In here
This is such an organized system you've got.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh my gosh, you just put it all up there, and voila, suddenly...
Wired. There's a lot of wires in there. It gets remade every few years when something falls apart.
This has been like this for about 5 years now.
It's getting complicated. I'll try to do the play-by-play as you're doing this. Okay, we've got Nick and Hal are lifting, it looks like an evergreen snake out of a box. They're putting it up here. Oh my gosh, it's wild. You just see a box full of things, and then suddenly you transform it into this festive mantle.
Ultimately, over the years, he's engineered that. He was an engineer, so that's all in one piece.
There's more to be done to this mantle. Those are going to go up. We've got tassels, but you're going to have to come to the tour to see how it's finished.
Okay.
Okay. What we need to do before you leave is take you down to the basement and show you our storage area.
Okay. This part's not decorated for Christmas.
No.
You could decorate this for Halloween with like a crypt theme.
Well, actually, we have a secret passage, too.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many boxes in here. Wow.
This is just
You've
what's
got
not-
so many wreath boxes over here.
This is just what's not put up yet.
Yeah. Seems like you must spend like most of November on a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, it's the good thing you have a big basement.
Yeah. I mean, how are you going to move this to a suburban ranch? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not going to happen.
So if people want to see the house all finished, they can come and see it on the tour.
On the tour, which is the 9th of December, from 5 until 10.
That's a Friday, and then on Saturday, from 11 to around 9.
And you've been a part of it since the late 80s.
Yes.
Well, actually, mid-'80s, I think, was our first one. They started the tour back in the 80s, and it's been a good moneymaker. It's helped us to save lots of houses. I'm over the top, as you can tell, but when you see the people's faces walking in, walking through, and one lady was in tears one year, it makes their Christmas.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for showing us around. This is really beautiful, and it's cool to see the transition as you move from, sort of the fall, Halloween-ish decorations into Christmas.
Say bye properly to Hagatha. She's going away for a year.
Bye, Agatha.